Well, you wanted to play a small guy, but didn't want to be a dwarf.
Anyhow, so which person goes where then in the end?
Well, actually, maybe we want the girl with the broken bones on the stretcher.
Yep, that's probably good. So let's
Yeah.
give the girl with the broken bones to the stretcher people, and then the girl without the broken. What are their names? Did we figure out their names?
We have no idea.
Well, Emma knows their names, but you don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, girl with the broken bones.
The broken girl is on the
One of them is
stretcher.
one of them is a girl with a pearl necklace, it's a pearl earring. The other was a girl with a dragon tattoo.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. So, yeah, girl with the broken bones goes to Doran and Finn. The other girl with the less broken bones
With the
goes
sliced
to,
tendons,
with the sliced tendons. So sorry, girl with the sliced tendons goes to
Wave.
Wave, and I take the guy with the malnourished physique.
Who has been tortured for weeks.
Okay.
Possibly weeks at least.
Alright, cool.
So what's going to be our marching order then?
I think Wave in front probably. Actually, no, the girl is fucked.
Wave
Walter at least can walk.
Wave is blind in the dark, just so you remember.
Yeah, I'll go first. I have good HP as well. I'm like 14, 8
Okay.
HP.
So it's going to be, I think, Wave, Finn and I. No, Adrist, Finn and I, and Wave.
Yep.
All right.
Also, the imp is still holding the torch over Wave's head, and it's not like a torch that can end. I'll give him the. What do you call it? I have something for this. Magic lamp. I give them magic lamp.
Magic lamp.
Yeah, I have a magic lamp.
He had a magic lamp that he never used.
I'm sorry, you had a magic lamp?
I mean, it's the same.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, can I hang the magic lamps off my?
No, he had the magic. He bought the magic lamp from the merman guy.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's been a while.
Cost me 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, so it's a valuable piece of magical item.
Yep, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, you can just clap to turn it on and off.
Yeah, so I'll clap it. Wait, for future reference, can this lamp be kept on once it's clapped? Like, can I put it on my belt or something?
Belt?
Is there something I can hang it off?
No, it's sort of on a. It has a base and has a pole, and then it's on top of it. It's something that you would stand on your desk or just on the ground. You sort of have to hold.
Can I make a harness for it with like ropes or something?
Not really.
Is that just because of balance, or is that like?
Yeah, it would sort of slip out. It's a bit oddly shaped out of coral.
It's made out of oil.
Something that you can definitely hold in your hand or place on a surface.
Alright.
Like if you would,
head count
like,
as a surface?
it would take you. So if you were just tied to something, it would be very awkward and it wouldn't provide much light from there.
How much light does it provide? I actually don't know. I don't think it says.
It is more of a piece of furniture than a piece of equipment.
How much light does it actually provide? Like, it doesn't say at all.
Yeah, it's lantern. So it's the hooded lantern stats.
Okay. I genuinely have no clue what that is. Or what the numbers is on that as well.
Hooded lantern is 30-30.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make Wave do some downtime activities to make it more usable.
Or put it in your
my
study.
House is broken, I can't do it. I don't have a study, but.
No, you don't have a study in your one-room farmhouse.
But I have multiple rooms in my farmhouse. I just don't have a study because I'm not a studious guy,
You
10.
mean how many rooms are there in that farmhouse, really?
There's two.
There's two. The main
More
room
than one.
and his bedroom.
No, there's a living room and a bedroom and my daughter's room. That's it.
So that's 3 rooms.
I guess technically it's three rooms, but yeah.
You know,
Two
the daughter's room is actually just the like the attic.
Yeah, yeah, basically. There's a basement too, but that's mostly filled up with like garbage, and there's not really space to be
Well,
around there.
you know, that's where you keep your potatoes
Yeah, and that, yes.
and dad.
That no, that is in the living room, dude. That's,
Is he not sleeping with the potatoes?
no.
Anyhow, so you quickly pick up the stretcher, put the more hurt woman on it, while quickly
The less-
tie the unconscious girl on Wave's back. She looks very, very small on the wide back of Wave as she hangs there, barely a woman, more a girl. While you call over to Walter to lean on you, or rather to try to clumber up on your back.
I mean, I can just do a fireman's carry, right? Like put him on my shoulder like a John Cena.
Yeah, so sort of.
That'll make it a lot less awkward.
Are you proficient in fireman carry?
I'm proficient in athletics, if that matters.
Do you even know what a fireman is?
I I know what a shadow man is.
Shadow man. What is the shadow man carry?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
So the thing about the fireman carry that it's well doesn't really require them to hold on to because it's it's just
Kind of
balancing
equal
really.
balance. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I'll allow it. You know, he's very thin and bony and
I'm
you
proficient in
know,
athletics.
yeah, surely it will work out. But he does weigh you down. You're moving
I
quite.
mean, yeah, we're gonna be moving slower.
Yeah, you're moving slower, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a given. Given that we carry 3 injured people,
With the
No
4 of you.
shit.
we
So
take it.
Sure.
you start heading towards the exit. By this time, there's a wall of fog that begins to leak into the chamber itself.
Playing Dark Souls, boys.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the imp fly out like 10 feet ahead of me with the light.
As you send out in the imp into the fog, it goes for 10 feet, and you can barely see it.
Oh, it's that thing.
When you were walking into the swamp, it was somewhat obscuring, but you were still able to follow a path. Now it's like a soup.
Oh, that's gonna be
You're
good.
fairly certain if you send, even with the light, if you send the imp beyond maybe 30 feet, you will not be able to see it.
You know, I'm just gonna keep him 10 feet ahead of us so he can generally like be aware of what the hell or like look around and see if get spotted essentially before we do.
But Vivi is carrying a torch, right? Or
No,
light.
I gave the torch to the imp. It's a 30 by 30 light, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
Right, for him. It's not that far back. We're like
Yeah.
not really spaced out or anything.
But it is a heavily obscured area. Anyway, so what do you guys do?
Walk back and trace back our steps if we can.
Yeah, I guess we'll try.
So you enter the mist.
I do have an idea. Is it a heavy like mist?
What do you mean?
Like, is it sticking close to the ground?
Um, it's difficult to tell.
Okay, I'm gonna for a like I'll wait, ask everybody to stop for a second, and then like send the in with the light turned off. With the light turned off, I'll send it up into the air,
So you clap.
like 50 feet. Yeah, I'll clap. I don't have to clap loudly. I can do it like very silent.
Well, it needs to be audible for the lamp to.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, you clap your hand, and it seems to echo in the strange mist, and you send the imp flying up, and it flies up
It'll go up like 70
and
feet
up
in the air.
and up,
No end to this mist.
and it needs to fly over 60 feet above to see an endless sea of mist.
Does he spot the road in the distance or anything like that?
Sorry?
Does he spot the road in like the road we were on in the
No.
distance somewhere? Does he see the edge of the mist in the direction we came from?
No.
I guess I'll call him back then and give him the light again and clap again. Have him walk 10 feet ahead of us.
Once again, your clap echoes in the mist, strangely reverberates. As you climb out of the stairwell, and you stand again in the mist-covered ruins, you can barely make out these strange glowing monoliths, now shrouded in mist. Their, you know, their soft glow is more ominous. They don't seem like these stone pillars anymore. They look more like great fingers clutching around you. And the moment you step outside the tunnel, the silence is gone. You hear the beat, the erratic beat of the swamp all around you, in all directions, loud, accompanied with this strange slurping and gushing noise, as if feet were stuck in muck, pulled out, and then plunged back in. What do you do?
Guess we have to head blindly off in the direction we came from.
Adosht, is there a way for you to find how high the fog goes?
I know how high the fog goes. It's
Oh,
probably
you
like
do?
60 feet up. I just sent the thing up. Does that
Oh,
help us though?
I don't know if it does, but it might help the imp guide us away from it.
The problem is you can't see into the
Right,
fog.
it's the middle of the night.
No, you can see it has dark vision. It's just that we can't see into the fog. The fog is completely blocking out the land and its feet and the features on it. It's really thick. I think we're kind of on our own on this.
Well,
Our best bet
we
is
went
is
northwest, so we need to head to our southeast. But, good luck finding that.
I mean, we know which direction we came from, right? We have a general idea of which direction.
Oh, we have an orbit direction in the survival pack.
Somebody
Do we?
remembers.
Yes, we have a compass essentially, so we can find a way out of the swamp. We know we need to head to the south and to the east, right?
Right?
Sometimes
We
someone remembers.
yeah, I read
Yeah.
every description I found.
Yeah.
Orb of direction, a small orb that can fit in your hand. It uses a small arrow inside itself to permanently point north.
Yes. A small orb pops out of the lid of the bag of survival, and in your hand you see the tiny arrow pointing towards the north.
Well, that's kind of nice at least. I thought it would just come out and be spinning circles like crazy thing.
We'll get there.
Alright. So I guess we go southeast then.
Take it to the astral sea, it will explode.
Yep. That's how we kill the, what do you call them? The big things.
The what?
The
Oh, the dreadnoughts. Just
yeah. Throw
Hey,
a
yeah.
compass at them.
Here's the north.
you introduce them the concept of north, and it boggles their might so much as they just explode.
Yep.
So, first you have to cross the ruins. Because that's you're sort of on the exact opposite end where you first encountered
It
the
actually
stone.
gives us a decent heading, right? Because it draws a line for us in terms of which direction we go.
So the thing is, you weren't coming in a straight line to the ruins. You were sort of making your way in this direction along, small streams, bogs, ponds, all sorts of nasty things, because you are trying to make very little noise, so you have to avoid a lot of areas.
Okay. I don't
But
know how much we care about noise at this point.
as you're making your way across this ruin, you can't shake off the feeling that you're being watched.
This feels terrible.
And as you're nearing the very edge, where the stone pillars end and the seemingly endless swamp begins, you spot something. An orb with eye stalks hanging towards the ground and a large, unblinking eye staring at you.
Start moving.
It's looking at you.
Is it the gazer?
Yes, the tiny
This was a
ball,
familiar dude. But it was
just halfway out from behind the pillar, looking at you.
I'm gonna look at him and I'll get look at him right in the eye and say, "Your master's gone."
The creature's mouth is open, its tongue lolling out, unmoving, looking at you.
Quick question: does it look present in terms
His
of
eyes seem
consciousness?
his eye stalks are hanging towards the ground, and his eye is a bit almost glossed over. It's maybe 50 feet away from you.
So
Start walking toward it.
I think it's not aware that we're here.
As you're rounding the corner, you notice the reason the creature doesn't seem to be aware of your presence, as it is impaled on a spike,
Whoa.
and a chunk seemed to be missing from its back, a quite significant chunk.
Whoa. Man, if we weren't in trouble right now, this would be a good time to get like a nice big eyeball.
Yes.
So,
But it's
what do you guys do?
simple. Can we see like is it impaled with like an arrow or like a spear? Or something?
No, it's just impaled on a wooden spike that is jutting out of the ground.
Word. Does it look like the wooden spike was like a natural growth, or was it like impaled from above as if something came down?
And the wooden pike seem like something that's been there for a while. There's some, moss and lichen just growing around it.
Somebody's picked it up and smashed him on this, basically.
Yep, that's a accurate assumption.
We have to get out of it quick. Where did this familiar not dissipate? It's master name.
Well, you were the only one who assumed it was a familiar.
I thought Doran said it was often used as
Yeah, they are often are.
I met the crazy magic guy inside and I thought, okay, maybe it is a familiar. Apparently not. Alright. So,
Also, familiars don't disappear when you die.
don't they? They're bound
Nope.
to the plane through you, right?
Nope.
Really?
If
I don't
the
know.
familiar only disappears if it drops to 0 hit points, or you dismiss it.
Yeah, but you dismiss it if you die.
Nope. Dismissing is an action.
Dying isn't an action.
Dying is an action. Okay.
Anyway, to be honest, I would roll that the familiar would disappear if
So,
if
but
you
this is
die,
not a familiar.
but it was not a familiar.
That's the assumption. Alright. So, I guess we just go as quick as we can.
See? Adrift. As you step off the small island in the sea of fog, you immediately land in a puddle, and your feet and socks are soaked.
They're already so don't worry about it.
But as you step into the water, you see the ripple extend from your landing. It doesn't seem to stop at the edges of the pond. It seems to send the ripple in the mist itself.
Oh god. This is creepy.
Okay. We're sufficiently creeped out. Don't need to die more.
And as you begin to move, leading the group in the rough direction led by the tiny orb in your hand, holding onto the other orb in your other hand,
The old man. He has two orbs. He will be unstoppable.
yeah, he has two balls now, and one of them is significantly bigger.
Start juggling soon.
Which one do you wish to drop if you fail? Anyway, so as you begin to move across the murky waters, the small islands, the swampy grounds, the noise is all around you. The slurping, the moving, the rustling of weed. And you swear you see figures moving in the mist just beyond your vision range. Strangely, the same is true for you, Doran. Even though your vision range is much shorter, you do see them. Tall figures with lanky arms, gaunt, almost bestial, seem to walking in the mist, circling you. And you hear them. You hear these footsteps that every one of them sort of sunks into the mud and then with great force ripped open. You almost feel the splatter of water towards you sometimes. What do you guys do?
Uh, I cast detect magic.
Okay.
Is it fireball type? It's not fireball type.
Dorin, you extend your magical senses in a 30 feet radius, and beyond the magical items that you and your friend carry, you only feel an ominous magical aura in the mist of the illusion school.
Can I dismiss the mist with her dispel magic?
So, Adrisht, good news, bad news? The mist is magical.
That's not
That's
good
the good
news.
news.
But that's the
The
good news.
the bad news. Wait, no. The bad news is the mist is magical. The good news
Is
is,
that the
I think,
that's
that the trolls are an illusion as well.
Oh, that would be most convenient, but I don't think an illusion impaled that taser.
No, but the one we're seeing and hearing. I think there might be an illusion.
I'd still keep an eye out just in case. Anyway,
Yes, but let's not jump at literal shadows.
oh, yeah, I wasn't about to throw a fireball out on anything. Don't worry.
Definitely not. So, are you guys trying to sneak ahead? Are you just moving as fast as you're able? What do you guys do?
Uh, we
Uh,
right?
I mean,
We
are
afford
we
to be
going
slow.
sneaky?
It's gonna take way too long. We need to rest and then move the next day as well.
Okay, so we're going straight ahead and hope we don't come across anything bad.
All right. So you're trying to rush through the swamp, in the fog, in the dark,
Why do
as
you assume
fast.
we're rushing because we're walking at normal speed?
Well, it is a very difficult terrain, so any movement that is not careful and planned is rushing.
Eh,
Yep, we're rushing.
So, Adrisht, in the front, I'm going to need a perception and survival check from you.
Yeah, this is gonna go well. We're not are you prepared to live our life in the swamp?
It's gonna be a very short life, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's better than what I expected. A lot better than expected. I didn't roll a one. Here comes the
Yeah.
one. Ooh!
So, yes, Adrisht,
yay, we don't get
while
lost.
your visibility is basically zero and your ears are filled with horrifying noises all around, your survival instinct kicks in. Those those many years in the army
Yep.
maybe did some good in the end. Well, 2 years in training.
Yeah. All that
And
crawling through the shit and the
yep,
mud.
it definitely is not bringing up the most pleasant memories, but as you rush ahead almost blindly, you do find spots that you remember from your way here. You do find dry landmass where you can move a bit faster. You notice a lake that you remember you had to go around because it seemed too deep to cross easily. But something's not right. Even as Dorian reassured you that the trolls are illusion, so is the mist. But is it though? The sound is here. They seem to play with you, stepping in and out of your vision range. The moment you spot them, they back up. Or did they just seem to just a mist swirl in front of them? But they are everywhere. They're following you.
So when we traveled into this place, we traveled for an hour or so. I'm assuming it's going to take like at least a couple of hours to get out, considering we're carrying people, stuff.
Yeah, it depends on your rolls, but yeah, it's going to take more than an hour, assumedly.
So what does that 20 get? How close to the? Considering that I recognize some of the markings and stuff, how
Uh,
far away from the point where
You're not halfway.
not enough? Okay, cool. All right, keep going.
As you push on, it's getting colder. This strange mist is leaving water or vapor on your skin and your clothes, and it's chilling in the night. You could use some fire, right?
No, but fire is going to attract attention, so I'm not going to do that. Rather just be uncomfortable, damp, get sick tomorrow when we're on horses. No, horses would be mega. Actually, if you would have taken Shadow Ranger, you would have probably scared the ghost.
As you rush on, I'm going to need another set of rolls from you, Adrish. Hello, hello, Mr.
Hello.
Lizard Man.
Yep. You do not understand the rage I contain in this earthly body.
Oh, great.
It's getting blinder and blinder,
Alright,
Mhm.
that's so good.
but this
it could be worse.
survival instinct still holds up.
I definitely contemplating throwing a brick at my boss today.
Oh wow, okay.
That's great.
Don't do that.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
You gotta defeat your bosses. What do you mean? It's like Elden Ring.
Oh, God.
Hit the rich right now. Hit your bosses, right?
Bosses aren't rich. It's the bosses that are rich.
Mm.
Anyway, you're currently escaping the troll-infested swamps with 3 injured people tied to your backs. Well,
Soda.
actually, one on a stretcher, but still. Prime time to die.
Let's not die.
Yeah. On that note,
Oh, by the way, Babe, I have a project for you. But we'll get to that
Uh-oh.
later.
Wave, you mind giving me a perception check based on smelling?
Based on smelling. Alright. Sure.
As you have the most precise palate.
I rolled really badly.
I know.
It's 12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, it's bad for me because I have a +5.
Wave, Dorian has reassured you that this strange thick fog that engulf all of you is magical. And so are the tall, long-armed figures that are moving around are not real. They are just illusions. But there's one thing that you don't think can be faked with an illusion, really. And that is that the stench of rot is getting stronger.
Ah, yes, my old friend.
It is not a pleasant way. It's sickly sweet, as if rotting flesh, but also mixed with a rotting stench of foliage. And it's all around you. It's wafting towards you as the mist moves around, making you want to run, to jump, to hide, to fight. But there's nothing but the mist around.
So am I by myself or am I with everybody else?
With everybody else.
I'm gonna whisper to everybody. Uh, Guys, I don't know how close we are to the end, but this feels tenuous at best. Dave, you got anything? Dave,
What?
Oh, sorry. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. You cut out.
Dave, you got anything? Your nose is far better than mine.
There's a definitely something there. It smells like rotten decay. It's freaking me out.
Oh, well, great.
I
That's
have a-
reassuring.
Leave me
I
alone.
have an idea. On the count of 3, I need everybody to just go completely still.
Wait, what?
I'm whispering this, by the way. Go completely still. Stop moving. And cut all light and sound. Alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna go point, raise my hand and show one finger and then two finger and third finger. And as my third finger goes up, I'm gonna have the imp's light blink out, and I'm gonna cast darkness on the lamp itself. And I'm gonna have the imp rush off, veering off to the right as fast as he can. In an attempt to cause a distraction. Because it's going to create a bubble of magical darkness
Okay, so where you casting the darkness?
on the lamp itself.
Okay, so the imp's basically going to carry away the darkness.
Yep, the bubble of darkness.
Yeah. So, as you count to 3, and you all stop, put out all lights, and stand silent, I'm going to need a perception check from all of you. And as well as a stealth check, please, as you're trying to be stealthy here.
Perception and stealth.
Perception's not great.
Your 4 is in the middle of my rolls here, Doran. How dare you?
Stealth is slightly better. Great.
Huh?
I went to
My
roll.
imp need to roll anything?
Man, I cannot roll above a 10. So I rolled a 14 for perception and a 10 for stealth. Dude, my luck from the last game's carrying over to today.
We'll see that. We'll see to that. And
I'm just gonna say, if Vave misses every attack, I'm gonna be very sad. It's gonna be a very dark day for our party.
okay, this is just bullshit. I for Finn, I rolled a net 20 on perception and a net 1 on stealth.
You want to re-roll those?
But Nat 1 doesn't work on Finn.
Yeah, he did rerolls for him, but still, that was a net 1. Like, what the fuck, Finn? What kind of luck is that? So, as you stop, as you stop for a moment, and all you can hear is your own breathing, and very slow whimpering of water on, Adris' bony shoulder as he was being carried like a luggage. You don't see it, but you sort of feel the gush of wind for a moment as the imp flies to your right. And Dorian, you notice something. Amongst the noise that is permeating from all directions, there's one. There's one that seems different. Feels more material. To your left. Dorian,
Yes.
as you turn to your left, you see it. A figure over 12 feet tall, gaunt, long arms ending in sharp clawed fingers, a maw filled with sharp teeth and eyes blazing yellow in the dark, staring at all of you.
It didn't work. Damn it.
And it begins moving towards you.
I'm gonna pull back a little bit. By the way, has Wave healed?
Yeah, he had. I rolled. Hit dice for him.
Alright.
Nice. Barbarian hit dice, the best
Wait.
healing in the game.
Take him.
You're gonna you handing you want me to just attack?
Yeah.
Wave, there is an unconscious woman tied to your back. Just so you know.
Tied? Is she tied?
And she needs to be tied because she's unconscious. Otherwise, she would fall off.
Oh, I thought he was doing the fireman carry as well, but okay.
Wave, as you grab your club and turns towards the danger, you notice it. It's not alone.
Jesus.
Behind it, you see more eyes, more figures,
All on the left.
We need to go. We need to go.
and the right. and
How many?
behind. Give me a perception check.
Both of us?
He just rolled an 18 on the
Is it do you want both of us to since we're both looking?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, come on, dude. I had like one good roll.
I
Then
rolled a 19.
everything goes to shit.
Finally
Wave,
I rolled better.
just by the sheer sound and the number of hungry eyes staring at you, you're fairly certain that there are at least 50 creatures around or more.
Can I because my smell didn't let me down last time, can I try to see if it make because I know that a lot of the there's illusions here, so maybe I can smell it out.
Yeah, of course. Give me a perception check, please.
17.
They are real.
Oh shit. So are we surrounded completely?
No, it seems that they haven't got ahead of you, but they seem to move in that direction and towards you at a rapid speed.
We need to go. We need to
Are
go
they, like-
now.
Okay, fuck it. We're running. I'm gonna have darkness drop, and the imp is gonna come back to like cut across to meet us at the front again.
You begin
Question.
to. Yep.
Real quick. Did we have any rest of any kind? I just want to make sure.
You had a
Short
short
rest.
rest.
We had a short rest. All right.
Yeah, while the trolls gathered.
Is my move speed being inhibited by the person on my back?
You
Yep.
have half speed.
I have half speed. Okay, so I have 20-foot movement. Never mind. I was gonna see about getting the other girl because I have the one girl tied to my back, seeing if I could get the other girl tied, and then I was gonna rage and see if I can get ahead of everything so we can at least get the girls to safety.
The other
The
girl
other is on the
track.
stretcher.
Oh, she's on the stretcher. Okay,
Yeah.
so we wouldn't have been able.
Because she has 2 broken limbs.
Anyway, as you begin to run at full speed, the eyes follow, and you run for your life. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Emma, the pounding sound from the swamp is loud, but the approaching horses and men on the road occupies your mind for a moment. What do you do? You can't really tell. You're not really. At the moment, you're on the side of the road. There's the overturned carriage. The man is sitting by the carriage, and you're sort of just standing around,
on the edge of the swamp.
Liamon's tiny hut. A Liamon's tiny hut.
Sorry, what are you doing with the tiny hut? The cart would not fit in the tiny hut.
Do we need the cart?
The guy is next to the cart. So either you have to get the guy to an open space and cast the tiny hut.
I mean, dude, the tiny huts can stop dragons. Can't it just cut through a cart?
No, well, that's a fair point.
I don't think the
Weather
spell.
control it.
It's a controlled environment, but I don't think it's sanitary. So, so what do you actually do, Emma? So, so you go up to him and sort of begin pulling on his arm. What is it? Are they back? Are they coming back? What's going on? I hear horses. Yes, it's probably best if we hide behind the cart. But then we will be in the open. His eyes sort of go wide when you're mentioning magics, and he just nods and sort of shambles behind you, still holding on to his gut.
Crazy witch is going to take everything from me. Crazy.
It's going to turn us into frogs.
Oh no. What can our crazy friends do? What are they going to do to my daughters?
They're
My
the
big
cultists.
daughters.
I let them go with that big lizard man. He's probably gonna eat them.
Oh, he you know,
You're black.
Pure black is not visible. Pure black is very noticeable.
Yes, I know. That's why it
it's
usually freaks
completely
people out
white.
when they see a dome of pure blackness.
Just make it brown.
Surely the people arriving won't get suspicious.
Absolutely
Nobody cares
not.
about brown. It can just look like a big boulder.
So, whose instinct? Anyway, um, so Emma, you begin casting your spell. Would you give me a divine guidance roll? As you finish your spell casting, you see 3 riders arrive in your area holding torches in their hands, and you do notice that 2 of them pointed in your direction before the wall went up, and they sort of reel back as the brown wall appears out of nowhere around the two figure. The three horsemen turns back and begin riding backwards, leaving you behind.
Nope. Nope. Already do that.
You only got a short glance of them as they sort of arrive down the road with the torches lit. It sort of almost blinded you in your after you only use your dark vision for so long. But you did get a glance of them. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, absolutely. You can push your luck. Yeah,
Ooh.
re-roll the perception.
Factor 1. Oh my god, dude! What?
Well,
You
I
grow a
think that's
third
what
eye
you
and
call
you
a
get.
cold shot.
So, guys, do you guys guess why there's a divine guidance thrown out?
Does she pull out and into
She
No,
opens her third
she
eye and
doesn't go.
you
She
can
doesn't
see.
go full Sirocco. But Emma, as you quickly in panic glance at the three riders, through some strange miracle, probably granted by the gods, the torch that they hold seem to glisten and illuminate the round shields that are tied to their sides of their horses. On those shields, you see an emblem that you immediately recognize. It is the emblem of Olostin's Hold, a fortified village north of here on the very edge of the High Forest, the only human settlement in the High Forest. Um, what do you mean friendlies?
Do they eat the neighbors?
You know, it is a small village under the jurisdiction of Jesus, okay, the Everland.
They're probably lawful, right? At least.
They won't
No,
execute you without proof.
you don't know much about the village itself. You had never been there, but you actually heard that they are sort of tolerated in the High Forest, which is more. The High Forest is sort of an. It is mainly lived by elven settlements, and they
The,
don't really like other races entering.
it's
They're
the hippie
racist.
flag.
It's more, it's their kingdoms and sort of areas, so it is restricted access. But you heard that people of the Olostin Hold are very respectful for the forest. For example, like their woodcutters only cut down dead trees.
Oh, they're forest hippies.
They are
Imagine being a
more
hippie.
more like they're afraid of the retaliations from the elven forces.
Oh, I'm sure they will be happy to help an elf.
Hmm? Oh no, they're gone. They rode off. But you still hear the footsteps, and they seem more rapid now. Boinks!
Zoinks, Cube!
So as you zoinksing, you see that the merchant has sort of sat down on the ground and just looks at this strange transparent wall around him. He sort of touches it with his hand and sees it goes through. He just looks at you baffled at this magical wonder. And as you talk, you see the riders return. Actually, not only the riders, but behind them more. A small troop of soldiers.
Let's go. They're all gonna just poke the Tom for the rest of the night.
Emma, help, please!
The whole forest will fall apart. Every single soldier will die, and Emma will be sitting inside the dome, chilling.
So, Emma, you see 5 riders and 10 foot soldiers approach on the road. The 3 soldiers immediately point out your magical dome beside the road. It seems that your camouflage did not
Work, surprisingly.
conceal you.
Considering they saw it go up.
Are we still alive?
Yep.
Hey!
No.
Well, Emma is.
Okay, we
Wait,
fucked.
wait,
Don't
are we
worry.
not?
I'll get back to you in a moment.
Oh, okay.
We are currently going through the
we'll
Evil
we'll
Dead.
get there. We'll get there, Wave. So, Emma, what you're saying? No. So, you watch the soldiers group around for a moment, and you see a man, one of the riders, seem to talk in a harsh voice. Some of the foot soldiers, weapon in hand, begin walking towards the upturned carriage, while other soldiers seem to be rushing in a wide circle around the dome. But but these are soldiers. They can help us. Emma, as you take a look outside the dome, you see that the soldiers are sort of a mix of races. You see quite a lot of humans, but you do see a couple half elves mixed in between. the ranks. Among them, you see just one halfling and two gnomes, all of them foot soldiers. As you're standing, sort of just waiting around, you see that the foot soldiers who were circling you has formed a circle. Not a tight circle really, because there's not many of them, but a circle nevertheless around the dome. They all have their weapons ready. Some of them holding bows, others spears. Two riders are out in a sort of a distance from the other soldiers, while three of the riders with the man who seem to have been talking to the soldiers begins to approach. Two of the riders have bows almost drawn ready to fire, while the man holds his hand on his sword on his side. No, I wouldn't describe them as friendly. His sort of head is just snapping in between you and the approaching soldiers and the drawn weapons. He sort of slumped down onto the ground from standing, and he seems scared and lost. As the man on the horse approaches, he shouts out towards the dome. By the name of Lord Mardan Elthons, Jesus, fucking name, Elhonson, Lord.
Imagine that he's actually just saying this, like he didn't mess it up on at all.
Yeah, he did, sure. Lord Protector of Olostin's Hold, I demand you step forward.
Doesn't the dome go down the moment she leaves it? How do you speak from inside the dome?
If we deem necessary. Give me a persuasion check.
Let's go. The bard gets to make persuasion checks.
Nearly a 20.
You see the two soldiers from the cart approach the man, and he sort of leans down while they whisper to him. My man says the cart hasn't been robbed. What happened here? Step forward and show yourself.
Get into lady shape.
Come on, it's time for Lady Emma to
It's time
bully
to
these gods into submission.
It's
Emma,
flex time. Flex.
I have a huge book of extra cantrips. I'm fairly certain I've seen one that just basically, put your, put your drip on.
Put your drip on. That's
If I find it, I might just put it somewhere so Emma can get it. Anyway, so Emma, you atta- anyway, So Emma, you attempt to make yourself a bit more presentable. And are you going to step through the dome? So yeah, you emerge from the dome and the dome drops, leaving the man exposed. The couple soldiers sort of stagger back from a moment as the dome suddenly drops. You see one of the soldiers with a bow sort of waver a moment as if he was going to shoot, but the captain, or rather the leader of this group, seemed to hold up his hand to hold fire. Give me a persuasion roll, Emma.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20. Yeah, that's good enough.
Somewhat believable.
These are some bold claims. Do you have anything to support? Let's start with the first.
Man is
Oh, straight ahead. Here's my family tree, fast fuck.
You know, you just have a symbol as well that you could just show.
the sigil.
She probably has a signet ring.
Yeah, she does.
No, this
Guys,
is the
what's
You know,
doing?
but why would you, bother showing the ring when she can just
this
pull out
is
the whole
the
thing?
No,
It's
no.
the
If you're gonna flex on them, do it properly.
And when you just play that, it just rolls out to the floor and this.
he must be a mewling cur by the end of this.
No, is it the kind that, when you hold it up above your head, it still just rolls in front of until it reaches his horse?
The titles keep going.
Anyway, so Emma, when you take out the document, something odd occurs. The man on the horse steps off of it, and still holding his the pommel of his blade in his hand, approaches you on his own. When he's just a couple feet away from you, he holds out his hand towards you, his empty hand. It's a rolled up scroll, Emma. Like I know I was joking about unrolling it, but
Just give it to him. What if he just decided?
it just rips it in half.
I don't make deal with terror. What?
You like whoopsie.
So yeah, Emma, the man takes the scroll and steps back in the light of the torches that some of the soldiers are holding. He unrolls it, and you can get a sort of better glance of him as he reads. He's a human man, quite young, maybe 30 something years old. but he seemed to have an odd intelligence in his eyes and his face. As he reads through, he seemed to be more than just reading the scroll. Understand it. The man sort of reads through the scroll a couple times, then roll it back up and sort of hold it in one hand and signal with his other hand to the soldiers. As he signals, you see the bowman release the tension. The other soldiers loosen their grip on their spears and begin sort of turning away from the two of you towards the swamp mostly. Some still linger, gawking at the still a space where the dome disappeared. The man walks back towards you with the scroll once again rolled up towards you. Greetings to you, Lady Emma Koriak. It is a pleasure to meet you. My apologies for this. We've came to investigate some disturbances that's been reported. People were saying that they seen people moving in and out of the swamp, and the trolls were more active than usual.
Oh, what?
He sort of bows. His bows towards you. I am Kellet Strongarm, the constable of Olistin's Hold. That is indeed not good news. Well, hopefully they will suffer the fate that all who seem to suffer who enters the Troll Moors. Yes, you've said that they went after them and two women were captured. The merchant sort of grovels on the ground. Yes. Oh, just make sure they are safe. Oh, gods. Yes, I am sorry, but that might not be the case. It's the middle of the night when the trolls are the most active. They go out to hunt. It's suicidal to enter the Tromos after night. We have some supplies, but it is difficult to come by a cleric nowadays with, all the issues. For a while, one of the clerics of the One took place in the hold, but he moved on a couple of weeks ago. He did not mention. He was heading for the east. We haven't had any powerful casters since then. Well, well, Borstad is a very capable healer, even though since that time he did not receive any godly powers. But hopefully him and Falavel will be able to do something. Yes. I don't want to be blunt, Lady Emma, Lady Korek, but your companions might not return. I've seen many men try to fight in the swamp, and very few has returned alive and whole. In their death. Emma, as you talk, you see that the man's attention was drawn towards the swamp instead of you. You see that since almost an hour ago, a thick fog has rolled from this seemed to be the center of the swamp, engulfing the horizon. And now it's nearing the edge of the road. You see the soldiers lighting more torches, and now all of them are standing with torches at the edge of the road. Some of them weapon drawn towards the swamp. Is the moor. People say it has a mind of its own. It's not a kind one. As hungry and evil as its inhabitants. The ones who are not killed by the trolls are often swallowed up by the moor itself. And now it seems hungry. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, with the four idiots.
What's up, guys?
Dorian, Finn,
Yes.
Adrisht, Wave,
Mhm.
you're running at full speed
From what?
as the army of trolls try to surround you.
Yay! Wow.
Come on, music. We need some action music for this, right?
I had no idea this was our predicament.
Oh yeah, we're fucked. We may or may not have decided to leave when the trolls were more active than the rest of the day.
I mean, we don't know that.
So, you're
How long
running
have we been running?
On all directions, you see yellow eyes staring at you, hungry mouth dripping with saliva, filled with rows of sharp teeth. Clawed hands grasp after you from the mist as you run as fast as you can, carrying the bodies of these.
The bodies?
They still have
You make
bodies.
it sound like they're dead.
Carrying. Then I would have said carcasses then.
Carcasses?
Yeah, there's
Carrying the survivals of this ordeal with the cultists. What do you do?
Uh,
You're
run like
moving
our life
slow.
depends on.
um,
Which direction does there seem to be the most trolls in? Right behind us or like to the sides?
Seem to be behind you. There's the largest group, but they are like wild animals rushing past, trying to get past you and cut off your escape. Kind of
uh,
thing. Just so you know, Wave is carrying the woman whose the tendons in her leg were cut on her back. Drisht is
Uh-huh.
weighed down by the old man, the sort of emancipated old man, and you are carrying a stretcher with Dorin, who has the woman with the broken leg and broken arm.
So
Okay.
how, in terms of my situation carrying this guy, could I take a second to move one hand out of the way and fire a spell off?
Yes, I'm going to say that you are able to use your hands as Walter is conscious. He can just sort of grasp onto you when you let go of him.
All right, I'm gonna send a fireball off towards the side where they seem to be closing us off the most, and try to catch as many of them as possible.
Okay. Uh, Adrisht, for that, I'm going to need you to roll damage.
All right, just cast the spell.
And do you do anything else or just cast the spell?
Yeah, that's it, and I keep running.
So, Adrisht, a tiny ball of fire, bit low
yeah,
damage.
tiny.
Ball of fire streaks from your hand that explode into a blaze of fire to the side, illuminating the fog for a moment. And the situation is worse than you thought. While you see around 50 glowing eyes, in this illumination you see rows of them.
Okay, I'm gonna use control winds. I'm gonna expend all the charges on the ring, on the sailor's light to cast control winds.
That's an interesting tactic.
Because there's an effect that lets me blow essentially a strong wind in the direction I designate, and it forces them to spend an extra foot of movement for each foot they move.
Nice.
And it's 100-foot cube. I'm putting it right behind Wave, and I'm pushing the wind away from us in the opposite direction we're going.
Nice.
That's useful.
And it lasts for an hour.
I don't think it's gonna matter that much, but in terms of the hour, but
No, in terms of an hour, no, but in terms of they
Yep,
don't
it's
bother
huge.
us for an hour.
Yeah, that's absolutely huge.
Huge.
Can you use the ring? Because I think it's if you use all charges, something happens, right?
Well, it says I can use 3 charges, and I have 3 charges.
Says light.
I have to use all 3 charges at once to cast Control Wind.
Yeah, and you can't use it for 1d4 plus 1 days.
Yeah, after that.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure. So, Adrish, you fire off your fireball to the side to lessen the crowd, and you see creatures engulfed in flame the moment it erupts. It's 4 days. It engulfs their form and illuminates their gaunt, tall figure. You see their rotting skin, their horrendous figure. Some fall to the ground, but others do not stop. At the same time, Dorian holds out his ring, and a great wind erupts. Like a typhoon, the mist whirls and blasts towards the pursuing trolls. As you run, you see them lagging behind, fighting against the wind, but they are not stopping.
Are there any like big trees or super like big obstacles or like anything in the way?
Everything is an obstacle, especially for all of you.
I'm talking
s-
about like between us and the trolls.
Well, you could try to sort of circle things that would create obstruction for them, but it would probably take more time for you to go around things than
No,
what it was.
yeah, sorry. I want to try and use the um fucking hell, the water pouch and use geyser. I don't know if that would be helpful at all anyway.
You could probably try to blast something that gets too close, but
Okay. I can't use it like a spray or anything.
everything is wet around.
Alright.
It wouldn't make much of a difference.
Okay.
As we
That's
pass, I assume we're gonna be taking action as we're running here.
Yeah.
Once I gets back around to my action, I would just, while still running, look to like a few tall trees or something on our side, uh, and as we pass them, I'm gonna cast Shatter on
Ooh.
a set of trees.
There's not really any trees. Most of them are either small and disfigured or rotten.
All right.
Well, we tried.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll just shatter some trolls on the side then.
Yeah.
Again, in an area where they're trying to get around us, clearly.
Do I have
More
anything?
and more creatures are breaking through the wind as you move on. The moment they out of the area of the strong wind, they almost go down in all four to rush after you. I'm going to need an athletics check from all of you guys to see how you guys are able to outrun the creatures.
I have a question. I don't know if it's gonna work, but can I use magic missile to make one of them trip?
No.
Thought I'd ask.
Can I bet my
God.
luck on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Why did I get advantage on my roll?
I think you had still had rage on.
I
Maybe.
need to bet my luck as well.
Oh well, I got a 20 for the first roll anyway.
God, you
So
rolled a 3 and got a 10? This is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to re-roll, Wave. I know it's hurts, but
it was the first roll. Come on.
I did not see any of that.
Because it always does whatever dice stops, and that's whatever the first roll is. I'm telling you. All right,
Sure.
whatever.
All right. Yeah,
Why
I'm
do
gonna
you
bet
have
my luck
disadvantage on athletics?
Because he's
because my arm is
fucked up.
broken.
Right,
Okay,
you
wait,
busted your arm.
I actually opened up and yes, your 14 was first, so yeah, I'll allow you to take the 20 athletics.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Was that enough to
Yeah,
bet
that's
my
enough
luck?
to reroll. That's enough
Thank
to
you,
reroll.
baby Jesus.
That's Not
This
enough
is
to reroll effect.
worse.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck off.
I've rolled worse.
Yep, same.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Can they
Well,
bet
I
my luck?
I think Wave is leaving us in the dust.
So I'm just. Oh, that's nice. Finn, you barely lost any divine
Oh, nice.
guidance score. I rolled
That's cool.
really low on the failed roll.
I mean, the gods love me.
No, it's still bad. Failing a roll is pretty bad.
It happens.
Yeah, but already you guys are quite good as well. It's not that big of a roll. And to be honest, succeeding is not that expensive to begin with. But failing on your athletics is more dreadful, as trudging through this difficult terrain is slow. Carrying the injured is slowing you down even more. And in this endless mist, you don't see where you're running. You don't know how far the edge is. Will they stop at the edge? Or will they chase you until you're too tired to run?
Can't do anything but run, so might as well keep running.
Yep.
I'm gonna start I'm gonna keep on running, but I'm gonna call for Emma.
So you're shouting?
Yeah. I mean, we're already caught, so
Yeah, I guess so. Adrish, I'm going to need another perception and survival check from you. See how you manage to navigate.
Okay,
hmm
could be worse.
I mean, we can't
There
help,
it
bro.
is.
Fuck.
it can in fact
We-
be worse.
Can we help on survival?
Yeah, can I give Adrish advantage on his survival roll since I'm proficient?
I'll allow it.
Why bother?
Oh my god.
Well, you tried.
Adrish, the endless swamp is swallowing you. You're tired, you're weighed down by a water, and you're surrounded by hungry monsters. Your friends are all the same, only Wave seems to trudge through the swampy water without an issue on his mind, except for his friends. You see the worry on his face as all of you are soaking wet, and all you see is the hungry jaws and eyes around you.
Is there any idea in my head about how far we might be, like in terms of, are we minutes away, are we hours away, are we seconds away?
Um,
Are we tens of minutes away?
give me another survival check. No help now.
No help on this one. Darn.
You're not sure, Driss. You've been traveling for quite a while, but every time you just check, your only guidance is the little orb telling you which direction to go. And you've been going through whatever is in front of you, slowing you down more and more.
I keep running.
You keep running and
How
running
desperate is it?
very.
Can I activate the storm rune as we're running?
That's only lasts for a minute.
Well, I mean, like, how are we doing this? Are we getting like a round or?
No, we run and we pray.
Okay.
Just
I
pray
think
to your
that's what we're
gods.
doing.
Hopefully they listen.
Uh,
Wait, they're not within 30 feet of us. The
No,
trolls.
not yet.
Okay.
So, anything else you wish to try?
I'm gonna grip the orb really tight. Not the
Oh wait,
original orb, the other orb. And
Orb,
I'm
not
gonna
that orb, the other orb, but you know the
call
orb.
to it.
Grip all the orb.
Grip
There's a
the
moment.
orb.
I have
So
a
Firmly
vial
grasp
of
it.
shadow flux.
So what did you say, Adrish?
If there's a moment, desperation, I guess this is it.
I'm
If
gonna
not
pull out.
anything, I'll take what I can.
Uh,
And I'll open
Let's-
myself up to the orb.
Ooh.
you fucked.
It's fucked, dude. We're dying here. There's
Oh
50
yeah,
of
no.
them.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Yeah, but
there's actually several hundred of them.
Oh.
Oh, so this works.
We need a nuke.
You've seen 50 of them on first when you first seen them actually.
And there's no guarantee that going out of the forest is going to stop them.
well,
Like people have to protect these roads. It's not like the trolls don't come out. There is roads.
Well, I
But
mean,
you know,
no.
trolls don't even die to the fireball. Did any of them even die?
You did not have time to check. You've seen some engulfed and falling down, but you did not have time to go there and actually see if they are dead. So I think you were saying something, Dorian.
no, I thought I had an idea, but it's not gonna help against hundreds of trolls. Because we found this when we fought the shadows after the beholder, the lesser beholder. I don't remember the name of the city, but the vials of shadow flux. I want to throw one to confuse some trolls and maybe cause some chaos. But I just noticed I have to throw it 30 feet away from me. And it's only a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, it's not that big.
I thought I could throw it further away. Yeah, I have absolutely nothing. I could use a mystery key, but I don't know how useful that's gonna be.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Can I pull out the cube and pray?
Okay, pull a cube out and pray.
You know what?
Or just
You
ask
know
for
what?
answers for help, anything, please.
While we're running, I'm gonna grab my amulet, and I'm gonna just be like, please, if there's anything that I can do, help me, please.
Everyone is
Yo,
grabbing
you-
their shit and praying,
Yo,
except
can
for
you,
the
can you?
cleric, interestingly.
Oh man,
I
can you make my
think
jaws
I can
hungry?
turn trolls away from me.
Turn undead.
I think that's so fitting that the cleric knows there's no help.
the cleric
I can make them
is
all
like,
undead.
The cleric knows the only way out is by running faster.
There's no running
Cleric-
faster unless we leave these people to die.
the cleric
Yeah,
is literally just
that
like
would,
the
that
gods
would
won't save
definitely
him.
slow down the trolls.
Yeah,
I'll
but
be
we're
right
not
back.
those kind of people.
I'm pretty sure we can throw water
Anyhow.
away. That would
What,
be
the
too
old
much.
man?
And the girls? Yeah,
No,
No.
that might be less a bit frowned upon if they
yeah,
know. No one
drop
is really aware about water besides us.
You would know.
Eh,
Exactly.
Don isn't gonna lose sleep over one dead guy.
Jesus. Now we learned something about Doran.
It's not new.
Yeah, it's not. We always knew.
If
So,
there's one guy who's ready to sacrifice someone else to live, it's pretty much Don.
So, let's go down in order. Wave, you grab hold of your amulet that always hangs in your neck, and you pray to whichever god is listening to aid you, to save you, to help, to save your friends, to do anything. Give me a divine guidance throw. Oh, I think he actually just left.
Oh yeah, I went to go toilet.
Instead, Adrift.
Oh
Instead,
god. I don't
Adrift,
think there was better time.
You decide to delve into the danger. The danger that you know can cause your demise. That already caused you so much suffering. But you figure that your friend's death, as yours will not come, will be worse than what you might suffer if you rely more on the orb. I'm going to need a divine guidance roll from you. Is he gone as well?
Nope.
He went to the toilet.
No, I'm back, but
Whoa, 20, damn.
Nice. Wave, like I said, you grasp onto your amulet, and I need a divine guidance roll from you as well, as you cry out to the heavens and the ancients and whatever is there to save you.
I'm not a religious lizard. However,
When I'm dying, I'm very religious.
oh no!
Oh my god, no!
Hey, can I push? Can I push my luck?
You
Nope.
really aren't a religious lizard.
Wow.
I shouldn't have said I'm not a religious lizard first.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
that
have said that
might not
after.
be the right idea when you're
Yeah, you
asking
should have
for
jumped
divine
in the middle.
guidance.
Oh, they were
Should've
like, I
started-
bet. They were like,
Should have
oh, you
started
got
playing a
this.
long time ago. Started playing
Finn, you quickly take out from your pack the orb. You're
Cube.
barely able to hold onto the stretcher with two hands and the holding the orb, but you in your mind shout for aid, for help, for anything to save you and your friends. Give me a divine guidance roll.
By the way, that's the second time I've rolled a 1 on my
Oh!
divine
That
guidance roll.
rolled. Oh wow.
You guys see that, right? You guys
That was
seen that
supposed to
net
be a
20
nat
that
20.
rolled off?
Oh,
Yep.
come on, we can just say that was a nat 20 because he got gypped so hard right there.
Yeah, he got
Ah,
scammed.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That happens, man.
It just
Yeah.
happens.
He got scammed.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it was
A
a 20
drift.
and I decided to roll over.
Yeah, it was almost a net 20. That would have been beautiful. Adrisht, you hold onto your orb with your hand and concentrate, giving yourself to it, hoping that there will be something, anything that can save you and your friends. And there is. Deep within the orb, you feel this burning power. The power that will burn you away as well. But you can grasp onto it. But it might come with a great price.
I mean, now or never. I'm gonna let it burn through me.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
High wisdom saving throw.
I mean, I only have a +1.
Oh.
Rest in
I mean,
peace.
it's okay. We're gonna lose stuff. This is
Yep.
nature of the wrist, more like.
Yep. But nevertheless, Adrisht,
Unfortunately.
the power is within your grasp. As the
See,
power
yes.
courses through you, you see this
single tear
purple-
just rolling down his face.
these purple lines mixed with shadow begin creeping down your arm from the orb, melding
Once again, the orb pierces your hand, almost fusing itself onto it. And this crackling energy rushes on your body. Walter shouts out on your shoulder as it's almost reaching him, running up your arm.
Poor bastard.
As suddenly you see something. On the orb, there's a drip of purple accumulating at the bottom. And you see it's ready to fall.
The drip is about to fall to the ground.
Yep.
I turn and face the trolls, and I let everybody else pass by me.
Do I
Fish!
do-
Dorian just
You're the old
turns
man
his
must
head
be
like, what the
screaming.
fuck is he doing?
You see that the orb is radiating with purple light. Purple lightning shoots off of it as shadows swirl around the Drish's body. Walter is screaming.
Can I just drop him? I just had him in a fireman's carry. I'm just gonna drop him, like shrug him off, you know?
He fall. Just before you drop it, he seemed to fall on. He passes out on your shoulder. It seems it was too much for him.
Yeah, makes sense. Poor Walter.
You thrust your hand forward as your friends pass. They don't. They slow only a bit as they watch you, and the drop falls. The tiny droplet disappears in the swamp, but it sends great ripples on the water and the ground, and it shakes you, shakes the ground around you. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from the others.
Uh-oh.
Glad I've started as a monk. You fuck! Probably
rolled
have
more than
advantage
9.
wave.
Oh, I thought I was at 20.
Wave, you have advantage because you're
Why?
barbarian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do I? Oh, okay. I mean, I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
11.
Viv,
Not
you
even. Eight.
you're very used to the swampy terrain, and even the shaking ground does not manage to topple you. Unfortunately, Dorian and Finn, you are already clumsy with the stretcher, and both of you fall. Which one of you were in the back?
Finn.
Because Finn, you do fall on the unconscious woman.
Oh,
So
Oh, okay,
rude.
I'm lighter than Doran, so it's
well,
fine.
at least it's the small one in armor, rather than the
At
tall
least-
one in robes.
Yeah.
Yo, I just get up and pretend like nothing happened.
Same.
But
Nope.
as the shake subsides, Adrish, you see something. While the trolls still seem to rush towards you, something has changed. Some of them seem to fall over or even stop as you watch from the murky waters arms, legs, and bodies rise.
Uh,
Nobody
okay.
knows how many lives the Evermores have claimed. But there were 2 troll wars to keep these monsters at bay. And
Oh.
these who have fallen now rise again to face them.
That's badass.
Cold.
It's pretty badass.
But
So
they are not enough. The flimsy skeleton and the sort of preserved, dried up bodies hold on to the trolls, but some of them are enormous 15 feet monstrosities. And they just toss these bodies aside, crunching bones,
hey, we could just
ripping off
stop running.
limbs. But it helps. They are no longer gaining on you, and Adrisht, even though you feel strangely light, you're running with this man on your back. The orb
Okay.
still piercing your hand,
Mm.
not letting go.
Yeah.
Still the purplish light emanating, running up and down your arm. Well, it's not your broken arm, it's the other one.
Eyes are cold. Running with
Who's
just the
leading the
purpose
group
of
now?
living.
Atrish is in the back.
Well, I mean,
yes, it's me.
I imagine that I'm in the front because they both fell
Waves
down.
in the front, right?
Oh,
You're-
right.
Yeah,
Well-
but you're in the dark wave.
Oh, of
I mean, the
course
light
it's
is still
not.
going. The imp is still going with the
Yeah,
light.
that's true. So, Wave, I'm going to need a perception and survival check from you.
Good thing I'm proficient in both.
Nice.
16 on the perception
Very good.
and a 20
That's
on the
really good.
survival.
Okay.
Oh,
We should have
get
put
out
wave in the beginning.
Wave, the
Yeah, but you
danger is
can't hear it.
not over yet. But you do spot something. Bit far off in the distance, but you see something. In the thick fog, something seems to break through. Like a line of lights. Like small pearls under the water. Just ahead of you. Meanwhile,
Oh, sorry.
Emma, the soldiers have lined up, and you hear rumbling and shouting. And it's
Oh,
almost,
fuck.
it's almost
Shit,
almost-
fuck!
the 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 fog seems to block out most of it, but beyond, it almost sounds like your name being shouted. From the
Un
swamp.
pute de bordel de merde de Nitras.
And
In
something
Celestial.
Ah, yes, Celestial.
I bet you didn't write out his name.
I didn't because I didn't hear it.
What are you talking? Are you talking about the god captain, Khaled Stronghold?
The constable? Was he the
Yeah,
constable?
he's the constable.
He's the constable, mate.
Khaled Stronghold.
What do you do, Emma?
Dog.
Oh man.
I'm going to need a persuasion roll from you, Emma. Emma, as you begin to move, the man grabs onto your arm. What are you doing? Are you going mad? You can't go in there. They're coming.
Yes, come you dumbass.
Are you trying to break? He's Emma. The man is not paying attention to your ramblings, but he is holding onto your arms quite strongly. He's sort of he has a you know he has a metal gauntlet on it. He's gripping onto your arm. But as you turn towards him, you see on his face is dread. Are you trying to break out of his grip?
Wow, you don't care about your friends.
Okay.
Over here.
So, Wave, give me a perception check.
Can I bet my luck?
Oh yeah, you haven't done it yet. Yes, you can.
Deadwood.
13.
Yep, push it.
16.
Yay!
A much better
Wave.
roll.
Get us out.
Amongst the roar of monsters, the rising undead, and the constant beat of the swamp, you hear a thin, very a familiar and pleasant voice of Emma shouting over. From the line of lights that you now realize must mean the edge of the swamp.
Guys, this way.
Yep.
You run at full speed, but the trolls are at your heels. Adrish, you're at the very back. And the creature with great strides are catching up to you. It shakes off any arm that jots out of the ground, trying to grasp onto its legs.
Can I
It's
do a quick shatter behind me?
Do you even have spell slots left?
Yup.
Quick question:
Nice.
Is there
I
a
never
guy
used
that?
second level spell slots.
Yeah, he
So,
hasn't used this.
what did you say, Dorian?
Uh, is there one guy that's within 30 feet of us?
Sure.
Or-
There are actually plenty that is reaching that level.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw a vial of Shadow Flux into the mix, hoping to disorient one and just bomb them into each other.
Ooh. High damage shatter.
Yeah.
I'm clicking, but it doesn't put in chat.
I remember I was playing with a buddy of mine, and
Dude.
I
Not
I asked him
Wait,
Not
if
now!
Really,
Wait.
right now?
sorry.
Now is not the moment.
I'm
Dorian,
literally
throw,
shaking.
you throw the tiny vial behind you that shatters on the face of the troll. And covers this small portion of the swamp in darkness. You see two trolls stumble out onto the ground, and you see arms grasp onto their bodies. They fight it off, but it takes them time. Adrish, you throw your magic at the 15 feet tall monstrosity chasing after you, and it explodes in front of it with thunderous boom. And it stumbles backwards, but shakes off the damage and
Okay.
rushes back after you.
We're so fucked.
Makes sense.
I have nothing.
I have one level 1 spell slot.
I have one level 2 and a
I'm going to
channel
need
divinity left.
Can I fire geyser at that specific one?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can.
Fire what?
The geyser from the bag.
Oh, right.
Yeah, from the endless water skin.
Yeah, he's
Send
very
it.
close to Adrisht, so
Well, but I'm right.
I mean, he'll be fine, right?
Do I need to roll for it?
It's a
I
strength
don't.
save on that
It's a
part.
strength range from 10, but I am going to make you roll to aim it.
Okay, what do you need?
Just give me a ranged attack with it.
So, Dex?
Yeah,
So what would that be? D20 plus my dex plus.
just your dex.
Man, guys, stop playing with
Critical!
me, man.
Critical roll.
He's gonna take his head off the razor.
Wait, hold on. Is that two d20s in a row?
No, mine
Or
was a
two 20s?
20.
No, that's just the max damage on Shatter. Or
I
high
don't know,
damage on
Max.
Shatter.
Yeah.
Finn, you see this enormous
Oh.
monster with arms the length of Adri's body, basically, with claws like long swords.
Jesus.
Uh, it's reaches out to clearly slash Adris in half, or at least claw him into small bits and stuff him in this enormous gob. And you take out the water skin from your backpack, and as you run, you let go of the stretcher with one hand and sort of just try to hold it with one arm up, and turn towards your back, aiming almost blindly. But maybe it's luck, maybe it's the gods. But the stream of water flew above Adrish's head, showering him in water, but straight in the chest of the enormous monster.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Finally, a good thing to come from this troll.
I mean, and the fact that Adrist isn't in two pieces right now.
Yeah, that's great.
Mostly
Even
on the
a bit,
fact that
okay.
this is
Yeah.
finally got a shower.
Let's not be too greedy.
The creature is blasted in the face, and it seemed to have been leaning forwards, eager to devour this man in front of him. And and the stream of water got it unaware. It stumbles forward and falls over itself and lands on its back prone. And the other trolls begin to stomp him as they rush over him. After you.
Mhm.
The last leg of the run. Last round of
Ugh.
athletics.
Can
Oh,
I activate
God.
the storm room now?
Yeah, you
Or-
can.
20.
Do I have anything left?
Oh, come on! That was a
No.
19!
Wait, hold on. I'm proficient. You get advantage. I can help.
No.
Oh,
No,
come
not on
on.
this.
No, you can't, sadly.
Can I use the storm room on Doran?
Yes. It's
Okay.
a good ability checks as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it can't get worse than a 1. Yeah, 13.
That's way
Okay.
better. That's way better. That's 12
What?
more than what you rolled before.
Adrist, I need your athletics
Yeah,
check.
yeah. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh
Pretty
god,
bad.
this is so stressful.
I am also gonna cast darkness behind me with my sorcery points.
Adrist, as you try to concentrate on magic, you feel no magic inside. You're
Oh,
still throwing power into the undead army that you have raised.
Oh,
alright,
right.
All of it is being siphoned into
alright.
the orb. And back
Running
into
on
you.
empty.
Oh, yeah, but by the way, I should have told you it on the chatter as well. So I'll allow that chatter, but your spell slots are gone.
Alright, sorcery points.
Gone.
Alright,
Everything is in the orb right now. You are
Alright.
in the orb.
You are the
Alright.
orb.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Emma, you hear the shouting now clearly, but you also hear the roars of monsters. Then you hear a thunderous boom in the distance, and so do the soldiers. The captain shouts an order. Ready! Aim! Fire! You see the soldiers quickly grab bows and arrows. At the heads of the arrows, they affix cloth that they light on fire. They raise the bows to the sky, and streaking lights of flame fly across from 10 bows at once. At the same time, you guys see lights in the distance fly towards the sky and then falling down behind you, impacting the bodies of trolls and the ground, setting the dry grass aflame, and you see the fire dance on the bodies of the trolls. Tightly packed together, it jumps from one to the other, setting them all ablaze as they stumble to the ground. Emma, the captain is not resting. He shouts again. Second volley! The soldiers do not stop. They constantly light arrows and fire it. They streak across the sky and land in the swamp, setting more and more fire. Adrisht, Wave, Finn, Dorin, around you, new and new flames erupt. The trolls slowly fall behind. And as you run, out of breath, out of everything, you see a line of soldiers, bows in hand, shooting another volley of fire over your head that seems to halt the trolls in their pursuit.
Keep going.
I'm not stopping.
We run out of the forest, and as soon as we can get to the edge, I'll look at the soldiers and say, "You have horses."
What, who are you saying this to?
The first soldier I see.
Yeah. The soldier drops his bow and holds up a spear towards you. Halt!
Don't attack us, dumbass.
They're still chasing us. Let's go. And I'll run straight towards my horse. And I'll put what's his face, Walter, on the back, tie him to something, and get on the horse.
Do they have like a carriage or anything, or like a just any sort of thing that we could put the stretcher on?
Adrisht, as you in blind panic rush past the soldiers towards Sunshine, you notice something. The moment you stepped out of the swamp, the cold disappeared. It is actually not so unpleasant night, and without the thick fog around you to dampen your skin, and the constant noise and horror, the night is actually full of pleasant noises. But behind you, the fire roars and illuminates the trolls in their full horrific glory, standing behind the line of flame that stopped them.
Are they just staring at us?
For the first
Yep.
time, I'll turn around and look at the trolls. They've stopped, right?
They have stopped.
I'll just stare at them and stop. Come to a stop.
Adrisht, there's another feeling. A draining still is going on.
Can
The
I cut it off?
magic that you called on did not stop.
Can I cut it off?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, no! This is gonna be so much worse than ducks.
I'll give it just advantage.
Oop. In that oop.
Advantage?
Adrisht,
Alright.
You, with all your strength, concentrate on the orb and the flow of power. And with a great effort, you manage to pull back from the blazing power inside, quenching its power. The lines running on your arm slowly, slowly retract to the orb. The sparking lightning flying off dissipates. The shadows that circled you turn into nothing. And the purplish spike that pierced your hand retracts into the orb.
Collapse to my knees. And then onto my back. Look at the stars.
Laying on Walter.
But I mean, I can put him down. And it's not tied to me.
No, I mean,
Laying
just,
next to
you,
Walter.
you fall back on your back, fall down on your back, and he was on your back.
No, I fell down on my knees and then put it down and then fell on my back on the other side.
The
Look at the stars.
The man beside you, Emma, look at the people who just ran out of the swamp. Lady Korik, I must say, you accompany some madman.
Is same on his knee, just panting out of exhaustion. Fuck! I'm never doing this shit again. Ow! Why? Why are you eating me? No, that's every time you do something on your own, something bad happens. Well, that's because you didn't go off on your own. Oh fuck, fucking trolls, and this fucking mist.
The man in who stood beside Emma approaches you, all of you. Greetings.
I'm sorry, I'm tired, sir. I'm tired.
Babe is just still like standing. Oh, my bad.
Greeting to all of you. I am Callus Strongarm, Constable of Olastin's Hold. I
Hi.
am grateful for what you've done. These people are safe thanks to you. But we have to move. The trolls will not stop unless we get far enough.
Anyway, we can get the car back on the road to transport the young woman?
We found these two horses running on the road. Their tail were ablaze. That's why we came this way. And these sort of two soldiers sort of lead ahead. These two very scared-looking horses.
Okay, so now we got horses for the carriage. We just need to put the carriage on its wheels.
Vave, give me a hand, please.
Babe is still just like visibly shaking, like his
I
eyes
can
are
help. I
wide.
have land vehicle proficiency.
You can't lift them!
Yo, so do I. Jewish, give me a hand, please.
Yes.
Adrish commands the carriage to stand up with his
Adrish.
land figure proficiency.
Jewish, you wanna drive?
Adrish shows his driving license to the cart and it jumps to its wheels.
No, Ben. I think you're right.
The constable orders the soldiers, and with the help of you and with effort, you flip the cart back on its wheels. It seems a bit battered, but it seems to be very good quality, and the wheels are not broken. All the windows are smashed, but the wheels are not broken.
At the
It's
moment, you
good,
can
like,
move. It's fine. So I guess we'll load up the injured.
Do we see like the eyes following us as we leave?
Oh, they are not just following you. They seem to try to circle around this line of fire to get
Yeah.
to you.
Okay. Let's get a move on.
I'll get on the horse and I'll just think about what I've lost.
And what you've gained, Adrift?
I'm not gonna say that out loud.
the
Oh, that was just your little fin on your shoulder.
little
Uh,
fin on your shoulder.
And otherwise, it's doing. Why are you an idiot?
You don't have an angel and a demon, you just have Finn and Dorin on your shoulder. While he's encouraging the other, just calls you an idiot.
Which honestly sounds like a pretty good time.
Uh,
Yeah, and just Wave just growling.
Yo, Vave is like munching on his shoulder or something.
Yeah.
uh,
At Rich, we'll need some soul searching to figure out what happened. What have you lost?
Alright,
Like, on your mind, there's just this blazing fire, that power that you grasp for a couple minutes, and an idea. That power could be yours. That power could be at your service anytime. Or who knows? Maybe even more. Was that the full extent of the orb's power?
I hope
Or is
so.
there more? Could you get all of it?
At what cost?
Does the cost really matter?
Less and less so.
With enough power, you could just get whatever you need. Get all of it back on your own. Get rid of the shadow, get rid of the forgotten queen, and be free on your own. The all that you wish. Power can do all, isn't it?
Seems like it.
The soldiers aid you, placing the wounded inside the cart. The two girls are laid down on the sort of seating area. The man cries his eyes out, bawls his eyes out as he watches them, broken, battered, and tortured, but alive. He's just shouting incomprehensible words of gratefulness and sorrow and pain. Walter just slumps down at the sort of between the seatings, leaning against one of the doors. As one of the soldiers jumps onto the cart, they put the two horses back, quickly tying them into the reins.
I'll pull up next to Walter on the horse. Sorry
Can I
about
show
that.
my driver's license to show that I'm
No,
proficient?
Walter is sort of Walter is inside the cart, like it's a closed cart with
Does it have
doors.
windows that are
They are
broken?
they are shattered. Yeah, there are
So I can
holes
talk to
where windows used to be.
so I can talk to them through the windows, right?
Yeah,
I just say to Walter, I'm sorry about that. I should have been
he's
more
still
careful about it.
unconscious.
Oh, is he still unconscious? Okay, okay. I thought he was awake.
Yeah, we need to get moving.
Yeah. The constable jumps back into the saddle of his horse. The soldiers form a line around the cart, still weapon in hand, and with you in tow, the line begins riding on the road away from the swamp, away from the trolls, away from danger, towards Olostin's hold.
As the line moves, you see the eyes follow. You see the silhouettes of the dark creatures follow you in the swamp. The soldiers stop periodically and fire more fiery arrows into the swamp, setting more ablaze, keeping the creatures at bay as they march with your horses. The cart rattles on the road as the horses pull it at the speed that they can march, but the movement is slow. It's the dead of the night. And after 3 hours of ride and march, the constable holds up a hand and the line slows and stops. That could be far enough. It would be dangerous to move more in the dark.
Isn't it close to morning at this point? I'm like,
It's like 2 in the morning.
what the?
Okay, but like we can get like a nice long rest and get back to normal time.
Yep. I mean, can you still do the dome? I think the injured most of all.
Well, let's fit the injured one, and
Rest of us can camp outside. It's fine. Just make sure that you and the injured people are all in the dome. I think most of us are okay, right? Physically.
Yeah, I'm more mentally exhausted than anything.
To be protected.
you just go to sleep, please. They'll be fine in the cart. We don't really need the dome.
Are we still? We're still near the troll moors, right?
Well, you've been riding for 3
3 hours.
hours.
But like,
Yeah,
it's still on the
so
left, right?
sorry.
It's still on the left, though, right?
Yeah, the Tromos are definitely still present, but you moved away from where the trolls congregated mostly, and because the soldiers been firing arrows behind into the Tromor, it seems they have lagged behind quite a lot. You haven't seen them for at least 40 minutes now.
Maybe they gave up. Anyhow, then. So set up. I mean, it won't take that long. We can just get them. Hey, can you help me? Give me a hand. Wave.
Sorry, I can't hear you. The music was loud.
Will give me a hand. Help these people out of the.
Why are we moving them from the carriage?
She can't cast the dome in the carriage. She thinks that it's better to do it
Why do we need the dome?
in case there's an attack. It doesn't really matter if at all. Might be on the-
Babe's just gonna nod.
Also, it's a minute. It doesn't take too long to do. You guys can set up camp while we do this.
Sure.
Babe is gonna nod, but he's not gonna say anything. Like he hasn't spoken at all during, like after that.
His god abandoned him in the forest. The god of
Yeah, I'm a
nature.
godless lizard. I'm gonna find a spot and say open sesame.
You
Right,
don't
we
even.
have the tent.
Yeah. So, as you all discuss this, the constable orders the soldiers to set up camp. Some begin to create makeshift uh, barricades in the to create a perimeter. Others set up fire pits and begin collecting wood for it. Some move towards the carriage and begin offloading the people.
Hey, Doran, at least look at the right side. We don't have to do watches today.
Aha,
As
you're
you
hilarious, as
yeah,
usual.
as you call for it, the tarp unrolls from your backpack and turns into a tent. And some of the soldiers sort of freak out a bit as a tent just appeared out of nowhere. Uh, are you setting up the tent for the injured or just for yourself?
Like tent for us, dome for the injured.
Hmm.
Emma obviously has to stay in the dome. Oh, a lot of
9.
people.
Yeah.
We will all technically fit in there. To be
Interesting,
less,
isn't it?
less spread out.
Yeah. So, as you begin to set up camp and the soldiers settle in, the constable approaches the group of you. I don't want to be rude, Lady Correct, but you surround yourself with quite a strange company. Just who are you people? All sorts of magic, and what sort of people would just run into the troll moors to save some people?
I'm tired, I'm going to sleep.
That kind of people.
Doran just exhausted. He just lies down in the tent and doesn't meditate. Full on sleep.
What was the name we came up with, Finn?
Ages.
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 I just imagine.
In his sleep. Ages.
Say it in his sleep.
Uh, are you are you the are you the guardians of Lady Correct or mercenaries or
Friends.
We are whatever we need to be.
Okay.
well, it's just good to have you, I guess, here. I'm certain that these people would be dead without you. Fortunately, I cannot risk sending my man into the swamp at night. Even
No,
in the
that would be
morning,
right.
it's way too dangerous. I'm not even sure how you have made it out.
I think luck has a lot to do with it. And you, of course, in no small measure. We would have still died if we got out if you hadn't rained down fire on those trolls.
Yes, thank the gods. They say that trolls are immortal. Nothing kills them. Even if you chop them up into 1,000 pieces, just more of them came from it. but just seem to be but the will of the gods, the fire. Fire destroys them. It, their skin is so flammable that even the smallest spark sets them ablaze.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
once the troll's body is burnt, it will never return to life. That's the only reason we can keep them at bay.
Whew. Anyway, we can continue this conversation tomorrow. All exhausted.
Yes, you've done a great thing. Don't worry, my men will watch guard. I have something to ask you in the moor, if you don't mind. Well, I'm certain that you have better things to do. I'll take these people to Austin Hold, and once they recover, we'll help them get to their home safely. But there's something I wish to discuss in the moor, I said. But I'll leave you rest for now.
Thank you, Fred. Good night. And I'll head and fall down and fall asleep.
Yep. All right. So all of you settle down for a long rest. A well-deserved, much-needed long rest.
There's
Yup.
nothing left. The spells are gone, the orbs charges are gone,
I think the only thing I have left is one channel divinity.
the hit dice are gone.
Yo, we just need to sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep.
the luck is gone.
Oh, and we don't have to do watches or any. Just rest.
Something else is about to be gone here in a minute.
Yep.
What?
Oh,
Memories, probably.
don't worry about it. We're just gonna wait till morning. It's fine.
Yeah? Adrisht, your rest is not so restful.
Big man. Just one night. Just spare this guy one night.
As you relive the memory of last night, or this night rather, the chase, the hungry jaws around you, the enemy, the eyes, the burning eyes, that reminds you of another chase, another night, much like this. But back then you were powerless. You were running for your life, but there was nothing to save you. You were sure to die. It's just sort of a miracle or a curse that saved you. But now you saved everyone. Now you save yourself. If you had a little bit more power, maybe you could have just defeated these trolls to your leisure. Burn their bodies with your magic. Call on more servants to yourself. Not just the undead. These mindless fools. These mindless bodies that move to your will. But servants of all sorts. If you can call on a lowly imp from the nine hells, why not something stronger? Something with a bit more power. Could you bend it to your will? Could you take control of such creatures? And also, humans. It's not like you need their worship or their service. But wouldn't it be convenient to have some under you, to do your bidding, to aid you on your quest? Not a lot, just a couple loyal creatures to be under you. Wouldn't it be great? And all you need is just a little more power. And as in this fantasy of glory and power you revel, you don't feel conscious about a loss. This power fantasy is so grand, so alluring that you barely notice slipping away figure completely. The less remains of that man that once before you called your father is completely gone. That drawing in your pocket, in your pack, means nothing to you now. No recollection, no idea, just some drawing of a man. You might as well throw it away. As morning comes, you all awake. And Emma, as you are woken from your slumber, you find the merchant man huddled up with her daughters, who all seem to have woken up from this and cry and weep as they are horribly hurt, beaten, but glad to be alive and glad to be back with their father. All three of them just shake their head, just in tight hugs, a triple hug. In the morning, the constable approaches your group, watching over as the soldiers begin bringing in food and some spare clothes for the woman and the merchant and Walter. Ah, look, I am sorry to bother you with this, but we need your help with something. We've sent messengers to Everland, and the group
Oh, I
has
think I know
arrived.
what you want help with. Is it the dragon?
What? How? How?
Uh, a
We all,
hunch? I know things.
Yeah.
no, look,
And I do a slight wink, but because Doin's very quiet, it's way too obvious that he's winking.
that's not it.
Oh,
You
not the
see,
dragon.
there's a fiery fissure that opened up in the forest, and creatures of flame has came and
I'm sorry, you
attacked
said the fire
farms.
what?
Fissure.
A fiery
Oh, I heard
fisher.
Fisher. That was weird.
And these fiery creatures came and attacked the farms, but yes, there is a dragon, but we haven't reported it yet. We only seen it 2 days ago.
Wait, when you say fire Fisher, do you mean like a crack
Yes,
in the air? Oh,
no,
that's bad.
on the ground.
And when you say
Like a
fire, do you mean beings made of fire?
yes, like a portal to hell.
No, not exactly, but it's still better than hell, but still not good.
But how do you know about the dragon?
It was
Thorin winking with his eye, and it winks like sideways.
let's just say that someone that I work with for has tasked me with taking care of that somehow. I just thought it was about the dragon. But yeah, the fire creatures, that's probably not a good thing.
That is strange. Ominous. But if you are to help us and rid us of this dragon, while we try to deal with those flame creatures, would be of great use. And I'm certain that you'll be greatly rewarded in Everland.
Hig,
Yep.
what does Doran knows about portals to elemental planes and how to close them? Because that's what it sounds like.
Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage?
Yeah, because if you recall, you actually read a book about this
All right, that was a
this
while ago.
exact topic.
Oh, almost as if it was in preparation for this exact situation.
That would be way too convenient.
Stranger things have happened in D&D.
Arcana. Oh, that was a 20.
It's enough, Dorian. It's enough.
Yeah, but still, that was a 20 and goes to a... I
Dorian,
hate this game.
Well, you are not sure how to close a portal really. Beyond like a magical portal, you know it could be dispelled, but you're not sure how a natural portal could be destroyed or distorted. But you recall something that wasn't regarding the elemental planes or any of that, but it was in the Draconomicon first volume.
Right. Dragons make... Red dragons connect are the elemental in some way, and they change the landscape around them. So the dragon may be the source for the elemental plane, Fisher. Is that where you
So
were
kill
going?
the dragon.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't stop you.
So kill the dragon and destroy the portal.
Oh.
I'm just happy when I don't have to say stuff.
Well, it's more that the dragon is making it easier for portal to the elemental planes of fire, if it's red, to appear at all. So,
So would removing the dragon just reduce the likelihood and hopefully it'll close
well,
on its own?
eventually it means they will close on their own. But the problem is for a dragon to affect the surrounding area, that means it has a lair, and that's not always a good thing.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's all seems very mystical, but we've we followed the dragon's flight. Well, the elves gave us notion where they went. It seems that the dragon made its lair in the sleeping giant. The mountain of the sleeping
Well
giant.
then, well then, that's where we have to go.
And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
Yo, are we really ready to fight a dragon?
Depends. Is it time to summon some helper, Hig?
What do you mean, Adrish?